Good evening. Welcome. It's nice to have everyone here tonight. I know it's a lovely night. We all probably want to be out walking, but this is so much fun. You'll be so happy you gave up the outdoors. Tonight you're going to see, as our children come into us, they are very talented in many, many different ways. And Mrs. Beloga does an excellent job of integrating all of our content area in her music with the students, teaching them how to write verses, teaching them how to incorporate science and social studies into music as well, and even math as they learn about the beat and the notes and all those kinds of things. So we're very, very lucky. I always like to remind everyone these lovely risers were a gift to us from the PTA. And so that's one of the examples of your dollars at work when you donate to fundraisers and things like that for us, as well as many of these instruments, because these are not the normal kinds of instruments that are in a regular school music program. We're able to do a lot more because of your support, so we really, really appreciate that. So with no further talking from me, I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Beloga, and you're going to be delighted with what you're going to see.
All right, as the kindergartners come on the stage, we will give you an opportunity to come down and take pictures of them. And so we have instructed them not to wave at you because it's dangerous when they're on the risers if they wave. So if you wave at them, they'll probably, hopefully, just smile. All right.
I love my flag.
little old man who lived all by themselves in a little old house. One day, while the little old woman was baking, she said, "I will make a little gingerbread boy." And so she did. And when the gingerbread boy had baked just enough, the little old woman opened the oven door, and out jumped the gingerbread boy. And away he ran. "Stop, stop," cried the little old woman. But the gingerbread boy just kept on running, and he sang, well, as he ran along, he came to a little old man who said, "Stop, stop." But the gingerbread boy just kept on running and said, "I ran away from the little old woman, and I can run away from you too." And off he ran singing. Well, as he ran along, he came to a big red cow who said, "Stop, stop, you smell good to eat." But the gingerbread boy just kept on running and said, "I ran away from the little old woman and the little old man, and I can run away from you too." And off he ran singing. Well, as he ran along, he came to a big, fat pig who said, "Stop, stop, you look good to eat." But the gingerbread boy just kept on running and said, "I ran away from the little old woman, from the little old man, from the big red cow, and I can run away from you too." And off he ran singing. Well, as he ran along, he came to a barking dog who said, "Stop, stop, you smell good to eat." But the gingerbread boy just kept on running and said, "I ran away from the little old woman, from the little old man, from the big fat cow, from the big fat pig, and I can run away from you too." And off he ran singing. Well, as he ran along, he came to an old gray fox who said, "Stop, stop, where are you going?" But the gingerbread boy just kept on running. He said, "I ran away from the little old woman, from the little old man, from the big red cow, from the big fat pig, from the barking dog, and I can run away from you too." And as he ran away, he began to sing. "Hey, wait! I couldn't hear your song," said the old gray fox. "Could you get a little closer and sing a little louder?" So the gingerbread boy stopped running, and he came a little closer and when he sang a little louder. Well, the old gray fox looked at the gingerbread boy and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but I still couldn't hear your song," said the old gray fox. "Could you get even closer and sing just a wee bit louder?" So the gingerbread boy got right next to his ear and sang a wee bit louder. Suddenly, at the very end of the song, before the gingerbread boy could take another breath, the old gray fox gobbled him up in a single bite. And that was the end of the gingerbread boy. I don't think we've ever had that gingerbread boy quite so loud. All right. One of the things that we work on in music in kindergarten is the difference between our speaking voice and our singing voice. And you'd be surprised how many think they're singing when they're talking like this. So we often do music that has no instruments. No soundtrack, no piano, no instruments whatsoever, so they can get used to hearing the difference. And that's what we're going to do in the Three Little Bears.
One was the
back by the classroom. And if you don't have a first grade child, we ask that you're more than welcome to stay, but let the first grade parents move down to the front so they can enjoy the same view that you had for your children. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, and we'll see you again soon. So, are we ready? Let's go.
Open our
is a folk tale that we have set to music. I hope you enjoy this silly folk tale called Silly Jack. Once upon a time, there lived a very silly young man whose name was Silly Jack. Jack lived on a little farm with his mother. She worked hard, but they had no money, and they had very little to eat. One day, Jack's mother told him that he would have to earn some money. But Jack had never worked. He did not know anything about the world outside the little farm. So the next day, Silly Jack went to work for a farmer. When he had finished working, the farmer gave Jack some money. And he put it in his hand and he started for home. Unfortunately, on the way home, he lost it. "Oh, Silly Jack," said his mother, "you should not carry money in your hand. You should carry it in your pocket."
"Oh, Silly Jack, I'm glad you're here. What you have lost, don't put it in. Next time you work," she said with a smirk, "do just what I say."
The next day, Silly Jack again went to work for the farmer. And when the work was finished, the farmer gave Jack some milk. Well, remembering his instructions, Jack poured it into his pocket and started for home. Unfortunately, on the way home, all the milk leaked out. "Oh, Silly Jack," said his mother, "you should not carry milk in your pocket. You should put it in a bucket and carry it on your head."
"Oh, Silly Jack, I'm glad you're here. What you have lost, don't put it in. Next time you work," she said with a smirk, "do just what I say."
Well, the next day, Silly Jack again went to work for the farmer. And when the work was finished, the farmer gave Jack some butter. Remembering his instructions, Jack put the butter on his head and started for home. Unfortunately, it was a very hot day, and on the way home, all the butter melted. "Oh, Silly Jack," cried his mother, "you should not carry butter on your head. You should carry it in your hands."
"Oh, Silly Jack, I'm glad you're here. What you have lost, your butter. Next time you work," she said with a smirk, "do just what I say."
So the next day, Jack went to work for the baker. And when his work was finished, the baker gave Jack a cat. Remembering his instructions, Jack carried it in his hands and started for home. Well, unfortunately, a big dog barked, and the cat jumped out of Jack's hands and ran away. "Oh, Silly Jack," said his mother, "you should not carry a cat in your hands. You should put a rope on it and let it follow along behind you."
"Oh, Silly Jack, I'm glad you're here. What you have lost, don't pay. Next time you work," she said with a smirk, "do just what I say."
So the next day, Silly Jack went to work for the butcher. Well, when his work was finished, the butcher gave Jack some meat. And remembering his instructions, Jack tied a rope around the meat so he could lead it home. Well, when he started for home, Unfortunately, by the time he got there, the meat was ruined. "Oh, silly Jack," cried his mother. "You should not put rope around meat and pull it behind you. You should carry it on your back."
Oh, silly Jack, I'm glad you're back, 'cause you have lost your meat. Next time you work, she said with a smirk, do just what I say.
Well, the next day, silly Jack went to work for a rich man whose very pretty daughter had never laughed in her whole life. The rich man told Jack, as he told every young man in the land, any young man who could make his very pretty daughter laugh could marry her. Jack went about his work, and when he was finished, the rich man gave him a donkey. Remembering his instructions, Jack lifted the donkey onto his back and started for home. When the very pretty daughter saw Jack carrying the donkey on his back, she began to laugh and laugh and laugh. She had never seen such a funny sight. True to his word, the rich man told Jack that he could marry his very pretty daughter. And they lived happily ever after because silly Jack continued to be very silly. And that made his very pretty wife laugh and laugh and laugh. The end.
Thank you again for coming out and joining us. Hope to see you for fun, fair, and all kinds of other activities. Have